Mark with Diesel Laptops here. Congratulations on the purchase of your new Jaltest off-highway kit. We're going to be going over the hardware that came with your kit. First off, we have our Panasonic Toughbook. This is a CF31 model. It has Windows 10 Pro installed on it. It has a 240 gigabyte solid state hard drive, 8 gigabytes of RAM. It has Wi-Fi and Bluetooth enabled, and it has a 12-month warranty. To open the screen, click on the silver tab, and then just open it up. You have your keyboard, your monitor, and your mouse. On the front side, we have a handle that you can just clip out and use as a handle, and then clip it back in when you get done. On the right-hand side, we have the power button, the gray button here. If you slide it over to the right, it'll turn the unit on, and you can also slide it again to turn the unit off. On the right-hand side, we have 5 different ports. To open these ports, just push down on the black tab and then open the door. This first port here, we have an HDMI. Second, an Ethernet cable. Then we have 2 USB ports. And the place to plug in our AC adapter charger. That was included with your laptop. Just plug it in right here to charge your unit. And of course, the other end, just plug it into the wall, and you should be good to go. On the back side, we have another door. If you slide the tab over to the left and then pull down at the door, we gain access to 2 more USB ports, a computer monitor hookup, and microphone and headset ports. Click the door to shut it. On the left-hand side of the unit, we have our battery box door. Just slide the power or the black tab down, open the door, and there's a tab on your battery. Just pull the battery out, and then to install, slide it in, and then shut the door until it clicks. Now let's move on to the communication box itself. When we open this up, we have our instructions on how to register your Jaltest kit. The registration process is very important. It must be done within the first 30 days of your purchase. If you're unsure how to do this, the instructions are here, or you can also review the video that is labeled how to register your Jaltest kit. The most important thing about the registration process is the activation code that comes in this kit. It's going to come in 2 different formats. The newer version of the communication box is going to have the activation code and Jaltest serial number on a sticker on the bag for the communication device. Earlier models had a business card inside of it with your activation code and your serial number. So keep on to your bag or your card. We've had a lot of customers throw this bag away, and you need that activation code. It's the only place it's located. Set this aside for right now. Then we have our Bluetooth communication box. From here, you're going to hook this up to the vehicle, and you're going to relay messages via Bluetooth to your PC. Now, on here, we have a power light. When it's powered up, we'll have a blue flashing light. We're going to have a diagnosis port and a USB port. Safe range on the Bluetooth is 25 feet, plain sight. If anything happens to the Bluetooth though, if you're having trouble with it, you can always hardwire it to your PC. This is the most reliable method. Just plug the USB cable into your communication box and then plug it into the USB on your laptop. You will have to go into the software and set up the communication mode for USB from Bluetooth. If you're unsure how to do this, please reach out to tech support or review the video that I have labeled performing a system scan with the Jaltest software. We'll go into more details about that there. So our next cables that we have in our kit is a 9-pin. This is going to service your green and black and gray 9-pin connectors. Just plug it into the diagnosis port here, screw down the connectors, connect this to your vehicle, and you're good to go. Next, we have an OBD2 connector. This will give you functionality to your OBD2 vehicles. You can just plug it in your diagnosis port, screw it in, and if your vehicle has an OBD2 connector, you can connect to it there. But most of the off-highway and agricultural vehicles are going to use manufacturer-specific cables. Now, unfortunately, These cables, you have to order individually. We don't want to overwhelm people with the price tag on the kit, so you have to go and get the cables that you actually need. You can purchase those through our website at diesellaptops.com, or you can call our sales department at 888-983-1975. Now, when I'm referring to manufacturer-specific cables, one was included with your kit. This is your Cat and Perkins 9-pin. It has a reverse OBD2 connector, and you just plug it into your OBD2 connector, and now you can access your Cat and Perkins modules. If external power is required for a vehicle, and what I mean by external power is this box needs to be powered up at all times. If you're doing any type of fault code reset, parameter changes, calibrations, anything that requires a key cycle where you turn the key from the on position to the off position, this must stay powered up to hold that data. Some vehicles are going to do that for you. An easy way to check is hook your communication box to your vehicle, leave the key in the off position, and if you do not have the blue light displayed, you're going to need external power. It's not hard to set up, and there's multiple different ways to do so. We're going to unscrew this, and we're going to go into our power pack kit. Included in the power pack kit is a Diesel Laptops power bank. This has a 38,000 milliamp hour at 3.7 volt capacity, which means that it can fully charge up an iPhone 6S 15 times. It can also power up a 100 watt light bulb for 1.5 hours. So this is a very, very handy tool. On here we have 4 lights. When we press this power button, it'll display how much charge is left in the unit. 4 lights means 100%, 3 lights means 75%, 2 is 50, 1 is 25% left or less. When we open up the first rubber cover here, we can plug our charger into it. It was included in the kit. The AC adapter, just plug it in and then plug the other end into your wall and you should be good to go. You have above that 3 USB ports. One is a Smart Sense. The second one is a 5 volt 1 amp. And the third one is a 5 volt 2.1 amp. Adjacent to that, we have a cigarette outlet. This is a 15 amp, and this is what you're going to be using to power up your ECMs. If you double click the power button, you get a nice little work light. And double click again to turn it off. And then if you hold the power button, you get a red flashing emergency light there. And then hold it again to turn that off. So to hook this up and provide external power to our communication box, we have a diagnosis extension cable with an external power lead. All you have to do is just plug this into your communication box like so. Screw down your connector so it's nice and tight. And then from here, we can go into our manufacturer specific cable adapter. And then go to your manufacturer specific cable to hook up to the vehicle. We use this Cat 9 pin for an example today. So we can hook this up to our vehicle. But now we need to supply it with external power. The kit comes with a cigarette lighter adapter. You can just plug this in here. And then if your vehicle holds 12 or 24 volts on the cigarette lighter with the key in the off position, you can use that. Or just go to the cigarette lighter on your power bank, plug it in, and press the round power button. As we see here, we have a blue light displayed on our communication box. This means that the unit is now powered up. Our next option is to unplug this. And the third last cable came with the kit is your battery clamp. So you can go straight to your vehicle battery, plug it into the extension lead, and we have now successfully provided external power to our communication box. Thank you very much for viewing this video. I hope this was helpful for you. If you need anything, please reach out to our tech support at 888-983-1975, option 2. Have a good day.